Okay, welcome back. Last videos for chart setups. In this one, we're going to be setting up the 1 minute if you choose to use it, the daily if you choose to use it, and the big picture chart if you choose to use it. There's TMLs for each. So I guess I'm going to start with maybe the easiest one, and that's going to be the 1 minute. I'm going to file a new chart window, right? And coming back to the EP, and the settings is going to be minute. We'll do 1 minute. And we could do 5 days back. And style is still, let's see, you don't really, we could use candlestick on this one, which is, I think, is what I use. And hit go. And again, you can make this look like anything you want. Just to be consistent, I'm going to go, I don't think I used 10. I'm going to use, well, I'll use 10 just to be consistent, even though it's not really required. I'm just going to be consistent here, but you can play with it whatever you would like to do. And then I'm going to do format study templates and find the 1 minute version 9.7. And these don't use AVT indicators. I think I hit apply. Sometimes I make that mistake. Must not have. Okay, try that again. Format study templates. 1 minute version 9.7. And hit apply. There we go. All right, so we can so there's the 1 minute. My 1 minute chart is relatively small. How do I use this? Just it's on the it's a smaller chart. I might glance up at it. It's in a monitor above my main trading chart. And sometimes if you're looking at a kind of a big 1 minute bar, you can look at it in this chart instead of having the 1 minute high lows and 1 minute closes on your trading chart. So this is just one method of trying to clean it up a little bit. All right, so that's the 1 minute. Now I'm going to close or minimize this. And next one I'm going to do is the daily. File new chart window. EPM settings going to be 1 day. And this one we want to have as much data as the chart will give us. So I'm going to select June of kind of like 2021. And style, let's see, which one is this? This is going to be, this is the daily, right? So again, we're going to use candlestick for the daily. So we've asked for a lot of data, and historically, right, because the month expires or the things expire, so we're going to do a format window, and let's see what 10 does. 10 gets us back to the point where it is not necessarily a problem to look at anymore. So do that, and we're going to go back to format study templates. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so we're okay. And we're looking for the daily. I don't think this one has a 9.7. I think it's just, oh, it does have a 9.7. All right, and hit apply. And this one doesn't use proprietary indicators. Because it's on the daily, it's no big deal. So it's just using standard old indicators. Okay, moving average, the 1 line, the 2 lines, make sure it calculates everything it can, and 3 lines. So these, the 20 and the 50 end up plotting on top of each other, which is okay. But if we don't have enough data, then sometimes this moving average 3 lines won't plot. So this gives us all that information. All right, so that's the daily that we look at in the morning to see what the previous day did. And you can contract this and move it around as much as you want to. Now the next one is going to be the big picture chart, which is a little bit different. So File, New, Chart Window. EP. Settings is going to be, this is going to be a 6-point chart. And that's a little bit arbitrary. We just don't want it to be too fine. Days back, we can do 5. Probably need at least 5. Now style, we don't really want candlesticks because we want it to be as close as we can. So we're going to do line on close. I either use line on close or or dot on close. Well, I think line on close is probably a little bit better. Maybe I do use dots on close. Yeah, let's use lines because we haven't compressed it just yet. So let's do this. All right, and then we're really going to squeeze it. The pixels is going to be 0.1. All right, so that's looking a little bit like what I use. And let's see, bars is going to be 350. And it's good to set this up prior to just trying to get it to go ahead and shift. Sometimes it'll shift over that way a little bit more. Well, let's see what happens when we insert the template. Okay, big picture version 9.7 and hit apply. Okay, and so we can, you can kind of stretch that out a little bit to make it look right. I am going to select my control here. And you can expand it a little bit, right? I'm gonna select a few more days back because format instrument, and I'm going to go. I'll go 10 days back. All right, that looks a little bit better. And see that got it to pop over to the right hand side, and we don't have any text on this. So if that's a little bit too close for you, you can always come back and format window and go a little bit more. You can go 400. They're going to be pretty doggone close anyway. And do that, and of course with the control, because sometimes if you get a really wide day or a really narrow day, you want to see a little bit more. And so you could always increase the bar spacing if you want to see it a little bit more on the last few days. And if you want to really see what's going on, you can decrease the bar spacing and see what's going on that way. So I play with that sometimes. Just depends on what the previous days have done. Okay, so that's the overview on setting up all the charts, including some of the tricks on these non-standard charts with the format windows to get it to come out right. All right, so I'll be sending these out and putting these videos on YouTube momentarily. So have a great day, and we'll see you in the trading room.